Good morning, stained glass people, especially you guys that have a Cricut machine and have JPEG files, image files, and I'm going to explain why you do not need or actually want a PNG file. There's no need for it, and the reason why: the JPEG quality, the images are double the size. They import really clean inside Design Space, and the ease of use is basically there's no reason to have a PNG because Design Space is going to make that for you, and you could save your projects in Design Space. You can do what you want to do, but I'm going to show you real quick how to take a JPEG and turn it into a workable pattern. Gonna pause a minute. Okay, when you open up Design Space, you'll see, a window like this. It says welcome, hello Gary, what do you want to make? All of that silly stuff, but it's not so silly because it's very thorough. They walk you through a lot of the steps you need to do, but they don't explain the connection between a JPEG and the quality of a JPEG, namely, and how it works with Design Space. That's where I step in. So let me get right to it. You want to start, you can go with a new project here, or Canvas. This is going to give you more options but here you just want to go to Canvas. Alright, I already preloaded this my Christmas pattern, tree pattern. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to go do a new one just to step you through it. I'm going to replace it. Actually, we're going to go new. You go to upload. This is your canvas. It's in inches here. You could zoom down if you want. Sometimes it's going to help you to resize, but I'm at 25%. Let's go ahead and upload an image. I want to get through that. Alright. So I already have a couple here, but let's go upload an image. Hit the browse button. Go to your files that you downloaded from an Etsy seller or what have you. You want to pick something that basically no color, no numbers. I mean, you can import a pattern with numbers on it and use the erase tool. That works fine too. Maybe I should show that because a lot of folks have patterns like this and say, well, I don't want those numbers. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and continue. And, down at the bottom. Now what you want to do, a tool called background remover. Basically, this is the layman's term for make my pattern into a PNG or SVG. Rasterize the image, which when the JPEGs are in a large format, when you bring them down to size, the vector quality becomes really good, and you don't have to worry about SVGs and super smooth lines. The patterns themselves, when you shrink them down, they will get to vector quality. They're raster images, they're JPEGs, but the point is, again, you're not going to get any choppiness if the image quality is good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hit the manual select. Alright, let's just zoom in a little bit on the preview so we could see what we're doing. Alright, this is it's going to shrink back to what it was, but here we want to hit erase first. Alright, hit erase, and the little button, it's like an eraser, it'll erase. Take your numbers, just click on them if you have a pattern with numbers on it, and you can see the checkerboard in the back. That's the background coming through, the PNG quality. Alright, and then once you have that, you can apply and continue, or you can go to manual select. Now that's going to select areas you want removed from your pattern. So basically it's going to cut out the lines, and we're going to give you this pattern actually. Alright, so you click down, and drag it a little bit, click down and drag it. Now you don't need this wire here, so we can erase that too. Click down and drag it. So let's go back to erase. We're going to go up here, get it close. You know, if you need to see better, zoom in a little bit better. Get that right on the nub there. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. And just erase it. Alright. And as well, see, you got the background removed inside the pattern. You want to remove this background too. You want to select, remove everything. So basically what you have here is a PNG. You know, it's built right in Design Space. So this PNG is now ready to use to cut your vinyl. Now the problem is not a problem, but sometimes when you have PNG converted files previous to you importing them, there may be issues where you have to clean up something. It's not as versatile as a JPEG. Actually, the JPEGs are larger file formats. They retain their quality. I mean, it's a 6 or 1/2 dozen of the other between PNG and JPEG formats. But I would personally have the I would prefer the option to clean up the pattern before I cut it, if that makes any sense. That's why you import a JPEG. Alright, and let's go apply and continue. Now this is going to create multiple layers. That's for doing like decals and stuff and what have you. But here we want to do a single layer, and then this is again a flat graphic. We'll create a file. You can print it. So if you have a printer, you want to print it and cut it, you want to hit the flat graphic. I'm not going to hook it up to my printer. I'm just going to do a single layer, which you can do that too. You could print your pattern separately, you know, JPEG. If you have the file, you could print it. So you're going to do a single layer. But for resizing, you may want to, you know, click on the flat graphic. Play with that. This will give you an option to print it as well on your printer. I'm just going to do a single layer, hit continue, and then it's showing, you know, how it looks. We didn't remove that. How did that get there? Let's go back. I got an issue. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that. Select. Wasn't there before. Let's zoom in. I think there's a glitch. Continue. There we go. I don't know what that was. Alright, so we're going to go upload it. And then it's going to bring it into your canvas. Now this, I set this earlier at 25% so I can see it. But right now this is showing it's going to cut. You put it way in the corner. A 10-inch Christmas ornament. I don't think we want that. So say you want it 6. Blow it up a little bit more. Scroll over. Scroll down. And depending on where you want it on your canvas, this is basically 6 inches. We can even scoot it down. Say, oh, I want a 4-inch. You know, you can do that. Alright? And that's going to cut on your vinyl right like that, right into your corner. You may give yourself a little bit of room. As well, you can copy that and paste it. A simple command of Command C, copy and paste. You also left mouse click, copy it. The command, the clover leaf here, showing in the keyboard stroke, is a copy command. It's so say you want to do, instead of just one, you want to do two, and then as well you can make one smaller, one a little bit bigger if you want. So when you cut this out on your vinyl, you're gonna have different options. You know, that's if that's what you want to do. Say your vinyl is 12 by 12. You don't want to waste any of this, and you could just fill it up with stuff. As well, you could take a pattern like that and arrange it. Let's see. I'm gonna warp. No. Okay. This is a really neat feature. You hit the More button, and you hit the lock right here. Now what? This right now it's locked in these proportions. You could hit that, right, to unlock it. All right. Once you unlock it, you can take this and do that, all inside Design Space. Say you like the pattern, but you want to, do something like that. You can't manipulate the lines, but you can change the aspect ratio. I just wanted to show that. But basically, I don't know what all these things are. They're probably other people's patterns. There's a lot of plagiarism going on. No. Yeah, that's it. So, and again, when you get the JPEG in there, let's see, the lines are super clean. Super clean. There's no reason to have a SVG or a vector quality image. It's not going to, you're not making 10-foot vinyl stickers. Yeah, that's when you'd need something like that. Then you convert it to SVG. Basically, that's a vector image with a super resolution. It eliminates any kind of bit mapping you get with the vector images, the JPEGs and the PNGs. PNG is basically a JPEG without the background. And the thing is with JPEGs, there's just so much more you can do with it. And the quick, easy conversion in Design Space allows you to, use those patterns. So, a lot of folks are upset. Say, oh, you don't have PNG, you don't do. I want SVG. Well, honestly, you don't need it. And the other thing is SVG. Excuse me, SVG. I could make, export everything SVG, but you're going to have terabytes of data. It's like, it's not practical. With the size of patterns and the machines we use, the practicality, it goes right out the window because there's no reason for it. So SVG, it's vector quality images. You don't need it. You really don't. I could do it. You want an SVG? I'll do it. Say, hey Gary, send that pattern in SVG. I'll do it, but I'm not going to store it on my server, or make it so people can't download it because it's so big. So that's another thing. JPEGs also, it's a quality, retained quality compressed file. So you're going to get every intentional line in the JPEG. That's another reason why I use it. So I hope this little demonstration helped. Then you hit the make button and you cut it. I don't have a Cricut machine. I'm actually going to get one. I may start selling patterns already cut. The vinyl already cut. Say you want it already cut. Minimum order of 3 or 4, and $5. I don't know, and send them out. I might do that, or I might use it to cut regular cardstock. You can cut cardstock quickly on a Cricut machine. I thought that was the main reason when I first saw the Cricuts. I said, oh, you throw your cardstock in there and it whips out the pattern. You have to use pattern shears. Well, I didn't know about the vinyl, but that's what it turns out. It's the vinyl stickers. And honestly, unless you got a lot of vinyl to waste and go through, it's like a one and done. Unless you peel them off gently. I don't know. I don't know how people use them, but the cardstock, if you had all these cut out with cardstock, you could reuse it over and over and over again. And then when you have these cut, you can write the numbers on the cardstock. All right. So anyway, the bottom line is JPEGs are perfect for Cricut. Not just me, anybody. PNG, I'll say yeah, I'll send everything PNG. But then I don't really bounce around too much with PNG and JPEGs, but JPEGs seem to retain the quality better. I don't know why. They just seem to work better. PNGs are kind of limited. I could set them up with the background removed on the PNGs, but then again, you're limited again. When you go to print it, you're going to see something, a lot of checkerboards in it. It's just a big problem. Just go to Design Space, remove the backgrounds you want, the image areas that you don't want, and just save it, and that's it. You're done. And it's really very simple. So I know there's a lot of folks who get stuck in a position where there are numbers on the let's see, I'm going to just save that. I don't even need to save it. Let's go back to home. That's what I'm looking for. They get into a problem. They see the numbers, and the machine wants to cut the numbers out. So to remove it with the erase tool. I don't know if I can go back. Just kind of. I'm up to here. I can't go back. So Design Space, it's basically made for the machine, and if you want to do something new, you can do it. I wanted to go back to where the numbers were not erased, but I guess I can't. It's just a one way street. That's fine. But this I just want to show down to 75%. And this one, the image, if you start at 4 to here, it's showing you right here. It's 5.38 by 5.5. So once you get the JPEG into Design Space, and you could start playing around with resizing, moving, and you could actually import another image here, so you don't have to waste your vinyl. So you got a 12 by 12 vinyl. So all right, I want to get another image in here. You just upload it, upload another one, and so you could do a bunch of them. I hope this helps somebody. If you have any questions, please below the videos. I'm pretty good with image software. I don't have a Cricut. I could probably figure it out. Sure I can. You can get rid of that nonsense too. So use the JPEGs. JPEGs are fine, and don't be intimidated by it. Create your PNG. You can also go into any software, image software, like on a Mac they have software called Preview, and you could also remove the background there too, and then import the PNG into Design Space. But honestly, in Design Space itself, the power of their background remove tool is better than Preview. It just does it seamlessly. You just click and drag a little bit and it's gone. And you see I had a little issue with the little nub on it. I don't know what that was. I never seen that. But I erased it. And in Preview, like Preview, you have to jump through all kinds of hoops to erase things, crop it, resize it, reshape it, export PNG, and where did it go? You have a JPEG, just go to Design Space, import the JPEG, and let the software do its thing. You could also do an automatic removal of background. You could do that. I just bypassed to show you how to do it manually. And well, again, I hope it helped. Please, below the video, and ask the questions. I could try my best to answer, and eventually I'll get one of these machines and I'll say, this you do it this way or whatever. I could, but it seems pretty straightforward to me. So anyway, yeah, questions. Please ask them below. If you like the video, again, click the thumbs up. I like the thumbs up, and I like the comments. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to my channel. I'll do my best to work with Cricut software and design space and this and that. Anything related to digitizing patterns, even designing them and manipulating pixels. I do all that. So if you haven't seen my other stained glass pattern design tutorials, you really should check them out. There's a lot there, and I try to help as much as I can, give people as much of the information I know. I don't hold anything back, and I'm also open to if you do have criticism, you want to say, hey Gary, you're wrong about that. I mean, I'm in. I mean, I'm not here to go tit for tat, but if you have something I said that doesn't really jive right with you, bring it up, and maybe I have an answer. Maybe something that we're not seeing, whatever. But I'm here for you. And again, you have any questions, please write down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer.